Check, check. You are staring at the city. It's Nathan. I'm here with a very special guest today. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell them your name and what you represent.
Yo, what up? I'm Nameless. I basically represent kids that just good bad kids. You know, we follow the rules, but you know we get a little rebellious sometimes.
Straight up. Yep. Rules are made to be broken, right?
Yeah, that's for sure.
That's what's up. So you said GBK, right?
Yeah, GBK.
So is that a group or is that how like?
So basically, my friend Sammy, he has this whole illegal studios deal.
Hell yeah.
That's video, streetwear.
That's the name of his studios.
Yeah. Illegal Studios. And he basically just, you know, he does our videos, he does our merch, he does our like propaganda, everything.
Hell yeah.
And
shout out what Jimmy?
No, Sammy.
Sammy.
Yeah.
Shout out Sammy.
Yeah. But he basically takes care of all that, and then GBK is just like a motto, just like a lifestyle. Like it's good bad kids, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We're not like out here like I don't know, like gang banging or anything like that.
Yeah,
we're just chilling.
Yeah, straight up, like breaking the rules that are made to be broken. That's what's up. I feel that. Okay, cool. So yourself, your videographer, is that you?
Sammy. Yeah,
oh,
that's my boy. Yeah.
What's good, man? Hey, he's right here.
Yeah.
Who else we got?
We got my boy Griffin. He's the producer. Basically, yeah, I work with this kid named Justin, E-Rock.
Squad.
Yeah.
That's what's up. It's very important to have a team.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure. Yeah.
That's what's up. Okay, cool. So you had told me that you have a single out right now. It's called Time is Money.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell them about that.
So Time is Money is basically like it's my struggle talking about like, you know, trying to be a rapper. It doesn't really matter anymore about the lyrics or the meaning of the song, you know, like because it's nowadays it's more commercial.
To a certain extent, I feel you. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like it used to be, you know, backpack rappers, and then you had your mainstream rappers, which is Drake, Kendrick, you know, Nicki Minaj, all that.
Mm-hmm.
But nowadays, it's like the backpack rappers just stay in the backpack. They don't get no representation anymore, you know?
Okay, cool. Yeah, so tell me how you would describe your genre, like how you describe your music and your style.
So my style is basically, I can do basically from trap, reggaeton, you know, boom bap, anything that basically involves music and a beat. You know, I come from a Mexican background, which means that, you know, any kind of music is great music. We listen to everything. English, Spanish, Italian music, you know, as long as you can vibe out to it, we tune it up.
Are you bilingual?
Yeah.
Nice. There you
Definitely.
go.
Yeah.
So you make music in both languages then?
Yeah, for sure. I can. Yeah.
That's what's up. So that opens up your audience to a much wider audience.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's what's up, man.
But there's also a struggle with that. Because sometimes what I've noticed firsthand is like the problem of being, you know, bilingual and cultural is sometimes you're not Mexican enough for the Mexicans, and sometimes you're not American enough for the Americans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're stuck in between that riff of just being, you know, accepted, not on one side and not the other. You just on your own. That's who I represent mainly.
No, I feel that. Like, I mean, me being mixed race as well, I've definitely had that experience. And just like being in Minnesota too, like the communities seem to be like really separated. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what's going on? Like, we got to come together. And especially with this music shit, that's why I do this. So, you know, I feel like we got to really come together and light that fire. And
well, that too. Like, I bet out in LA and, you know, even in New York, you know, people can just do music festivals and all the local artists show up, and their people actually support them. You know, they're not afraid to come out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that's the main problem with Minnesota is we got so many good artists and all their friends and family, they support them, you know, maybe with online streams, but when it comes down to a show, they don't really show up.
Tell me about Creative Minneapolis. You've played there before, right? Like,
yeah.
How did you hear about it? Like, what was your experience like there?
So basically, Creative Minneapolis.
You know Lizette?
Yeah. So actually, one of my friends, Jay Kwan, I think that's his cousin or something, or are they family somehow? I'm not sure. But we heard about him and on Instagram, and I just slid up and I was like, hey, can I come to an open mic? They were like, for sure. I pulled up. We did a little photo shoot in the studio. We did a studio session one time. I met John.
Okay, so
pretty cool.
You're really in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And John's a good guy too. Yeah. Super helpful.
Yeah, for sure. But it's pretty cool. I like the vibe they got. I like the pop-up shops they do.
Right.
I support that. You know, my girl, she's got her own lash company and everything.
Respect.
So yeah, we do that too.
Yeah.
Jazzy Lashes. But yeah, we do pop-up events too, and you know, hopefully we can collab with creative.
Yeah, man.
That would be crazy.
You were in there for a Turn Tuesday then, right?
Yeah, I was in there for Turn Tuesday, and then I just did like a regular open mic on Thursday too.
Word. Okay, so you've been in there a couple times.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Cool. Okay, cool. And now tell me about this music video that you got coming soon called E-Rock.
Yeah, it's called E-Rock Song because I mean, with my name, I can never come up with a name to name myself. That's why I call myself Nameless.
Oh, okay.
Because my boy Sammy, he named me Hancho, and then somebody else gave me another rap name, and I just didn't fuck with any rap name, so I was like, fuck it, I'm nameless. I can't be named, you know. So with my songs, I make the song, and then all the way until the end, I try to come up with a name, and it's just like I just can't do it.
Okay.
So it's just E-Rock Song. My boy E-Rock is on there. My boy Justin, Bay Bandit, that's what he goes as. He's got the hook on there. E-Rock's got a feature on there. I got a verse on there. Basically, the song is just about like, I don't know, trust issues and, you know, stress that we're dealing with right now. But yeah.
What got you into music in the first place? Like, why did you start deciding to rap? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel you. So when I was in elementary school, right? Me and my three brothers, we didn't speak no English at all. We didn't speak no English, right? I came to the first day of my school. The only two words I knew was chicken and window, and that's because we used to eat at McDonald's, you know. But basically, we didn't know anything of English. And my brother comes home and he starts playing Drake, but he starts playing Drake when he had his mixtape out, the comeback season or whatever. Wow. So he starts playing Drake in front of me, and then he pulls out Mac Miller when he came out with Kids in August on my birthday.
Oh, for real? What's your birthday?
August 13th. He dropped it August 10th, and then 13th, I think he dropped like a music video or something.
I'm August 8th, so I know about that August. Like,
yeah. So he dropped Kids, and basically that kind of like inspired me. I didn't start writing until high school though. Yeah. Because I would walk home for an hour from school, and I would just play Forest Hills Drive the entire way. So I'd listen from the start to the end of the track where he's doing all the outros and shouting Jonah Hill out and all that shit. Man. But and then my boy Sammy put me up on Joey Badass, which then basically made me feel like, holy shit, like I think I can do something. I started freestyling in front of a couple of friends. Yeah. They told me I could do something with it. So then I started writing songs. Then my boy Griffin hit me up and he said, hey, I make beats. And I was like, perfect, let's do it. Combination. And it just flowed right through perfectly. Yep. Yeah.
That's what's up. So is that how you spend your days? Like nowadays, like that's what you do? Like you spend your days rapping, or like do you have to work a job as well? Or like what do you know what I'm saying?
So basically I work at a countertop company.
That's what's up.
Which is my family's company.
Yeah. You enjoy that?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. I'm outside. I'm doing cool stuff. Mm-hmm. Like we just did a building here in downtown. Word. It was pretty cool.
Right over here in St. Paul.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
But yeah, it's pretty fun. You do a lot of stuff. You got to be really good at it though, because it does cost a lot of money if you fuck it up. Yeah.
Stakes are high, huh?
Yeah. But that's good though. It teaches you a lot of life lessons.
Straight up.
For sure. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's what I do. And then like what you were talking about, like you trying to find time to do these interviews and all that stuff, man. It's so hard just to focus on your dream.
You got to make time.
Yeah. That's what's up. So I just be writing words while I'm in the work truck, or like I find beats while I'm in the work truck, and like I'm trying to like write something down while somebody else is driving. You know, I try to fit in the bars. Like I could be putting silicone down, and I think of a bar, and I literally take out my phone, get on my notes, write it down, and then keep it.
You gotta wipe your hand off.
Yeah.
I feel you. I used to do landscaping, so I feel you.
Yeah. So it's just a combination of like work, life too, man. You gotta live life. Like I don't know if you heard J. Cole's track of Diamonds Are Forever with Guru Flows.
Maybe. I know I heard Kanye version of that, but...
Yeah. But anyways, he says, if you don't like the song, live a little, and then come back and enjoy it. And that's facts. You gotta live your life before you even start writing, you know?
I think I do know what you're talking about now that you say that,
Yeah. Because I was, one time I went to Miami with a friend of mine, and he said, why you writing about clubs and shit if you ain't never been to the club? And I said, facts, that's real. I don't know about the club, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You know?
So you just gotta live a little, and then you gotta write.
Yeah. Word. So, what's your So we got, what is this? 2022.
Mm-hmm.
September, October, November, December.
Yeah.
23. You know what I'm saying? What's your short term, long term?
Well, short term.
You know, are you just living, or
Well, short term, I really want to take this to really back to the basics and represent GBK and Illegal Studios, which our main message is literally good bad kids. We're just some good bad kids trying to live life, you know? Yeah. We like to party, we like to have fun, but we also serious and responsible. And that's just how I think everybody should live, you know? Do whatever you want, but at the meantime, just hold it down for your family.
Respect.
Because basically your family's going to hold it down for you. And if you don't hold it down for them, then, but that too, because blood isn't everything, you know? Blood isn't everything too. So you got to know who's really rocking with you and hold them down, because they will hold you down when the time is needed.
That's a fact. Y'all need to write that one down, man.
Yeah.
And but what are you thinking, like, maybe for the next year, like, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna really push music, or
so
push the business more?
Next year, we're trying to set up like a little tour.
That's what's up. Like in Minnesota, or like nationwide?
Like around the Midwest.
Around the Midwest, perfect.
Because that too, I feel like Midwest has so many artists that are undiscovered. Like you could be in Iowa and you could be the hottest rapper out with the most bars. You know, like it could be this small town kid in Iowa that nobody knows about. Honestly, and basically what our whole team is like bringing attention to those artists that don't have that big push. You know what I mean? Because basically, like in my experience. I've worked with people that have like, you know, big names or whatever, and it's not like they're so big that they shadow you. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
They're so big that if you try to tag along, you end up,
because it won't work.
Yeah, it just doesn't work.
It just won't work. Yeah.
You gotta be a community. You gotta build yourself up with everybody that's here. That's why I don't like when people are like, oh, for sure, I'll work with you, blah 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 blah, and then they never hit you back. I did a rap battle.
I know, man.
I did a rap battle, and the dude was like, yeah, for sure, you tight, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Never hit me back.
I know.
It's crazy.
No, I know.
And, like, that's not even on no disrespect. I want to make music, you know?
You can't let shitty people make you a shitty person. You know what I'm saying?
They not shitty, man. I've come to the terms that everybody got their own life, and everybody got their own situation.
Some people are just lazy, though, too.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be the first one to call myself
too, but
lazy.
Like at the end, when it comes to your art,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You can't be lazy. A great artist never made a masterpiece.
Yeah, no. So, but I mean, that too, you know, because I know people that are pushing out 12 songs per week, and it's just, it's not.
There is overworking too.
It's just you're draining yourself. You're draining your talent. Yeah.
As well, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure, man. I feel like I got a good sense of like where you're going. Like,
yeah.
Is there anything that you want to share with this audience that they would?
Well, I would just like, you know, whoever watches this shit and like going through tough times, whether it was family or medical shit or financial shit, man, like you're gonna push through it. You're going to push through it. You're going to get it done. Sure. Whatever it is, you just got to wake up with that emphasis. And if you don't have that emphasis, find something or somebody that will charge you, that will fill up your battery.
Well
because
said.
If you got a full battery in the morning, you can last as long as you want. And you got to be happy too. Do stuff that makes you happy.
Yeah.
If you like fucking every day you wake up and you like playing 2K, wake up early, play 2K for 30 minutes, then go on with the rest of your day.
You see, I got the game. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You play 2K right now. You gotta
be happy, man.
Yeah.
For real, yeah.
Like people that's like, well, you know, speaking for myself, like I'm saying, I'm getting out of shape. I can't find time to exercise. But that's a lie. I can wake up early. I can do it after work. I can do it. It's just all up here. You're right. It's all up here. Yeah. You just got to do it.
Yeah.
I
found myself like with extra 20 minutes one morning. And I was like, oh, I'll be on time this morning. I was still late. I was like, what the? So it's, you know what I'm saying? Like it's in your head.
Today,
like,
same thing today. I was like, I got to be there at 4 o'clock. I got to show up. Fucking card comes out with some bullshit, so I had to fucking fix it and then come here, man.
No, you never know with this shit.
I know, man.
Hey, well, shit, man. I'm glad you reached out to me, man. I'm glad that we got to do this. I want to have you on like a panel discussion as well for like a longer form.
Oh, for sure.
Discussion. But this is a good introduction to my audience. And
yeah.
I'm a musician as well. I got a studio. We can work on some stuff. So.
Oh, for sure. Here's the thing, bro. Yeah, like I love working with people, but I don't know. I got like bad juju or something.
What happened?
Like I show up, I work with people, and then it's like.
It comes back to the laziness. Like a lot of the times, like I've just, in my experience, a lot of people here just want to talk about it, but not put in the work because that infrastructure, that infrastructure isn't here. It only can allow for like 1 or 2 artists to like bubble up, and then there's not enough writers or whatever like stages for them to get on. You feel me?
Here's the thing, like in high school, I was releasing songs, and I had like a good amount of plays for like a SoundCloud rapper, right?
Sure.
Which is like, and it's a local rapper, which is like, 4,000 plays per song.
That's good. That's
great. That's a great wave. But guess what? I got lazy. I got stagnant. I didn't drop shit. I didn't work with people. And it dropped.
Yeah.
Now I put a song out, it gets 10 plays. But that's just because I wasted my chance. I wasted the opportunity. You know what I mean?
I don't know if I'll go that far, but I hear you. I hear you,
Yeah,
because we can always build a fire and build it together, and it takes work, but when you have that focus and that dedication, this shit is not a waste of time.
It's all in the fundamentals. That's true. It's all in the fundamentals. My homie Sosa, he tell me every day you wake up, you can't find 16 minutes out of 24 hours to write 16 bars.
To work on some music, right? Yeah.
Out of 24 hours, you can't find 1 hour to work on your dreams. That's fucked up.
Then it's not really your.
Yeah. He's been my number one motivator. Like, there's been times where like I'm like, fuck this shit, man. Like, I got work going on, I got life going on, I got all these problems and shit. Like, and it's fucked up because in my culture, right? Like where I come from is like working on your music means that like you're being like a boy and you're not being a man. You're not holding down your household. You're not taking care of your responsibilities because you're out here being a goofy trying to make a YouTube video.
But there is real money in this, but it just takes way more work than like a traditional job. You feel me? Like you can go work traditional job and make way more money than a rapper. Like that. The mind state needs to shift on that shit.
And here's the other thing: people think that just because you're a rapper, you're gonna make it, or just because just because you start making music, you're better than everybody else. You're not. You know what I mean? You got a talent. Everybody's got a talent. Mm-hmm. That's what I discovered. I thought I was hot. I thought I was the only nicest kid in Minnesota, and then I went somewhere to a rap battle. They whooped my ass like nobody's business, man. They got my ass bad, bro. And that shit humbled me the fuck out. Yeah. It taught me that talent don't mean shit in this industry.
Straight up. Consistency does.
Yeah, that's facts.
Giving your people what they're asking for does.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. You got to be consistent. You got to feed your audience. You don't have to be Dirk.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
You can have a whole career and nobody really heard your name.
Well, like,
you feel me?
Like for example, what I liked about Mac Miller is like he would put on artists. He would really put on artists like
him and Wiz.
What's his name? Anderson .Paak. When he did Dang, I think that was the song. Nobody knew about Anderson .Paak. You know what I mean?
I didn't know that Anderson .Paak got put on by Mac Miller, but I'm gonna have to.
Well, I mean, that's how I think.
Yeah, that's how you heard of him. Straight up. So that's good enough.
So for me, I discovered Anderson .Paak because of Mac. And then Mac, Joey had his whole vibe on, and Joey fans, but he did a song with Joey too, Joey Badass. So I think Mac was just like, he gave them a chance to do some shit.
You have to give people around you a chance. When you get on, you got to reach back.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this real quick though. What because we only have like a couple more minutes. What artists around here do you see? Do you like look up? Do you respect? Like in your group, if you want to name them again, that's fine. Or like artists from here that you've heard of that have blown up, like your Young Gravies, for example, or like whatever. Yeah.
So for example, like to me, like Young Gravy, like
I mean, he's from here though.
Isn't he from Rochester?
I'm saying Minnesota, like.
Oh yeah, I feel. But like like Young Gravy, like comparing Minnesota to Chicago, I think that shit is whack. Like,
did he do that?
He said Minnesota is like a small version of Chicago. Well, I don't think that shit is facts.
Well, I feel like there might be some truth to that. Tell me what you're thinking, though.
Well, because, like, for example, Chicago is more of like, like, I don't know. It's mainly like, there's a lot of artists in Chicago that are making like Dirk music, like G Herbo, all that kind of music. And then you get to here, and I got dudes that are making that music, and then next week they're making like a Dreamville record.
Sure.
Some boom bap style like that. I just feel like Minnesota's so ambidextrous in all these styles.
So it's same and different. Would that be fair?
Yeah. I don't think it's like an exact version of Chicago.
No. But you can't go anywhere in any direction. Like the earliest city you run into is Chicago. As soon as you leave, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like Chicago is like the pinpoint of the Midwest.
That's what I'm saying.
And I just feel like being Minnesota and having two cities, I think we should be well represented in the rap game too.
I mean, hey, that's why I want to give you this chance. If you got anyone you want to shout out,
shout out
who knows
to
who will see this,
shout out to Bay Bandit, shout out to E-Rock, shout out to Wiggs, the man that humbled me.
Hey, shout out Wiggs, yeah.
Shout out to his whole crew. Shout out to what's her name? Kia.
Big Kia?
Yeah, Big Kia.
Yeah.
She humbled the fuck out of me. She's younger than me. She's out here getting more plays than me. So I just shout out to the whole creative Minneapolis, all of their whole team. And
that makes sense. Yeah. Word.
Yeah.
Anything else, man?
Basically just if you watch this shit, just leave this video knowing that we definitely got a lot of music coming out. We're definitely going to have merch coming out. We're definitely going to have a lot of, Hispanic representation around, because I feel like in the rap game, there is literally none.
Shout out, man.
And I honestly can tell you that Hispanic people and Latin people are probably one of the higher percentage rates that buy albums, buy merch, go to fucking concerts. Fucking do Patreon, all that shit.
That's all that shit.
They're probably, if not number one supporters. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So
you don't even need like the infrastructure that exists in Minnesota. You as an artist, you don't even need that. Like, you could have a whole career. And say fuck City Pages, Start Tribune. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, okay.
You don't need that, but I do want to put on for my people and my culture, because that's the best thing to do.
Respect, man.
Yeah.
And respect for coming through.
Hey, that's what's up, man.
Yeah. Let's have you back on the next one, man. It's Staring at the City. I'm Nathan. Shout out Nameless.
Nameless.
GBK, man.
Yes, sir.
Peace.